Hello and welcome to another episode of 2 Minutes with Tim here at Heavenward Thinking. Today I want to challenge you on Titus chapter 2 verses 11 through 14. So I'll read it and get right into our challenge for this week. For the grace of God has appeared, bringing salvation for all people, training us to renounce ungodliness and worldly passions, and to live self-controlled, upright, and godly lives in the present age, waiting for our blessed hope, the appearing of the glory of our great God and Savior, Jesus Christ, who gave himself for us to redeem us from all lawlessness, and to purify for himself a people for his own possession who are zealous for good works. This week I want to challenge you as we continue to live out the new year and this new season of our lives. As we start 2022, I want to encourage you to live according to the grace of God, as we see here in Titus chapter 2, to live a different way, to be set apart, to live a godly life, to renounce the ungodliness and worldly passions, and to be self-controlled, upright, and godly, as it says right in this passage. As we have had Heavenward Thinking for about a year and a couple of months now. We've been trying to encourage people to think differently and to act differently, to leave behind the worldly things and think and act heavenwardly. And that's what I find in this passage here. We as Christians are called to live a different way than those around us in the dark world. We're called to be the light of Christ, and therefore we have to live differently and think differently. And when people see us, they'll see us acting differently, and they'll be pointed to Jesus Christ. And that's what this section here is challenging us to do, to live according to what Christ has called us to live by, the grace of God, as we wait eagerly for Christ to come back and take us to be with him. That is our challenge as Christians every week. So I would encourage you this week to read this section. Read the rest of Titus. It's just a 3-chapter book, but it is full of godly living principles. And right here in this section, it really encourages us as Christians to live out our faith, not to just talk about our faith, but to really live it out. And that's the challenge I want to leave you with this week as we continue 2022. Join us next time for another episode of 2 Minutes with Tim here at Heavenward Thinking.